Guys, I figured it out. The crazy lady in New York is trying to seize Trump's property. I know how Trump can get around this. If you have not heard of this already or seen of it, watch and listen closely. It's called the squatter rule in New York.
We met Adele Andaloro outside the home her parents left her in Flushing, Queens. She's in the process of selling it.
No, he locked it.
But she's been locked out. She claims squatters moved in on February 6th and refused to leave.
What's it like being here knowing you can't go inside of your own home?
It's enraging. It really is.
In New York, squatters have rights after 30 days.
By the time that someone does their investigation and they do their work and their job, will be well over the 30 days, and this man will have stolen my home. And now she's back.
Just after wrapping up our interview, a woman showed up.
What are you doing in the house? Are you renting this house? Why are you here?
She unlocked the front door, saw our cameras, and took off.
It's open. Let's go in the house. It's open.
Adele and her daughter, with the property deed in hand, went inside.
This is my furniture. These are my curtains.
She didn't just find her belongings inside.
There's a man sleeping right there. Get out of my house.
She found two men.
How long have you lived here?
I moved in about 2 days ago.
They've called the police on me, and I've called the locksmith. I didn't come in illegally. The door was open.
Police started interviewing neighbors and looking for documents.
Do you have something that shows that you've been here for more than 30 days?
They took the man who told me he had been renting for 2 days out in handcuffs.
They got one out.
And escorted the other guy off the property.
Now you're afraid to come out.
I'm not coming out. This house is empty. This is my home. My locksmith is on the corner waiting to change my locks. And it's not fair. It's not fair that I, as the homeowner, should be having to go through this.
How you doing?
Minutes later, a locksmith showed up. But police gave her a warning before they left.
I may end up in handcuffs today if this man shows up here and says that I have illegally evicted him. I said to them, let him take me to court the way I've been told to take him to court. But today, I'm not leaving my house.
Less than 10 minutes after police left and the locks were changed. The man who claims to be the one actually leasing
just barged into her house in front of the police.
The house shows up.
Call the police again.
With the other guy, police took off the property.
Do you see this? This guy just literally broke down my door, broke through myself and my daughter to get in here. This guy just forced himself into my house.
Just hanging out.
Yes, he did. And so did you. You broke through the front door.
The man called the police on her.
So why is it that I have to leave and he doesn't have to leave?
Because technically he can't be kicked out. We need to go to court.
They consider this a landlord-tenant issue.
He cannot get kicked out if he's been there for 30 days. Who's to say somebody has not been squatting in Trump Tower for 30 days?
And by law, it has to be handled through the housing court, not with police.
Which
If
takes
you
a
own
long
this
time.
house, you would not want her inside.
I don't own it.
Exactly,
Yes.
she does.
Yes, but then once again, you should know how the law works.
I do know how it works.
There's rules to the as you got to go to court and send me to civil court.
He says he signed a lease in October, but wouldn't tell us with who.
I got proof longer than that.
Show us the proof.
Well, who are you for me to show? I showed cops.
Stand with Channel 7 News. If you don't want to show it, you don't want to show it.
Come here, brother. I like that.
I would like to see it.
He didn't show me a lease.
This is a bill.
A bill for work he says he had done to the house. He didn't show police a lease either.
The police department doesn't have the lease? No. He's got no documentation.
Just bills.
So Adele, you're getting arrested right now?
Being arrested.
For what?
For being in my own home.
And where's your lease?
She's fighting the house. It's not her house anymore.
My deed is current.
It's not her house anymore, this guy
Unlawful
said.
eviction. She changed the locks on a man who claims he lives there.
So how does this all end then? When do you leave?
The way it ends is either she pays me my money that I put into the house, pay me the money, and I'll leave, or send me to court, and we deal with the judge in court. It's that simple.
He says it's that simple. It's not that simple. Housing court is very complicated. You know how long it takes to get on average someone evicted from a home in New York City? 20 months.
Not her house anymore.
My deed is current and legal.
Arrested for unlawful eviction. She changed the locks on a man who claims he lives there.
So how does this all end then? When do you leave?
The way it ends is either she pays me my money that I put into the house, pay me the money, and I'll leave, or send me to court, and we deal with the judge in court. It's that simple.
He says it's that simple. It's not that simple. Housing court is very complicated. You know how long it takes to get on average someone evicted from a home in New York City? 20 months.
Oh, yeah. 20
So
months.
a roundabout. In some cases have been filed in 2017. They're still not through the court system yet. So it takes a
So there you go. It takes 20 months to 4 years. I hope every Democrat in New York has this happen to them. Oh my God. Why can't Trump do this? Trump could easily have somebody that he trusts just turn up in his house in Trump Tower, say, oh no, Letitia James, I've been squatting here for over 30 days. You can't kick me out. And then potentially Trump's president by the time this gets sorted out. Guys, that's why we don't see presidents take bold action. I mean, imagine what they could have done to a president who wasn't a billionaire, that didn't play ball with them. They could crush him. Let's get this freaking idea to Trump. Tell me why it can't work. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to the channel. Take care. God bless. Thanks for watching.